Hey everybody, it's a little grass growth report. This is the grass we planted last year, actually last summer, and it's coming pretty good, except we've got a few spots that aren't really so great. I'm gonna have to seed over that and try and put some seed in those bare spots. And over here where I planted last fall, it pretty much kind of the same thing. It's coming in good in spots, but we got some bare spots too. I bought some more seed. If you remember, I said that I wanted to overseed this with some alfalfa and clover. And because it's so spotty, I ended up purchasing a grassland hayfield type mix, and it has the alfalfa, the clover, and also some timothy mixed in with it, which I don't think is a bad thing considering how spotty it is. Try and get a little more timothy seed in here. I imagine some of it just got washed away, some of it rotted, whatever, I don't know, but germination definitely wasn't 100%. So I'm going to be spreading that today. I've also bought a little hand spreader that ought to be a little easier on my arm. Last year my arm really felt it for a couple of weeks after I got done seeding this. Travis worked up here all last week by himself, pretty much every day, all day long, cutting this brush back. I'll have to go up by that pole there and see just how much he got done. Yeah, I guess he got right to about here. You can see in there where he's gotten some stuff cut back. And we're getting close to it. That's the property line right there. You can kind of see that red flag blowing in the wind down there. That's just beyond that pole. It's the end of our line. We're still pretty thick in through here. Well, it's about time to pick up, I guess, and not really much to show you. We just kept cutting this brush, kept working our way over towards that telephone pole. Travis worked mostly in the middle. I cut up here along the edges. Did quite a bit along this edge. And also on the other side of the line over here. Well, this was mostly done. Nick and Travis did there. And I did just past that path. You can see all these piles of brush here. Liz and the girls spent the day picking up these brush piles. It's using the four-wheeler to drag it over to our burn area. We were going to chip this up, but we decided not to because we still have those big stumps we need to burn. And this brush helps keep the fire going hot, so they'll burn. Yeah. This is the cedar that I purchased. Earthway Even seed. This just has a bag that you fill up with your seed. And you put this over your shoulders. And it's got a little crank right here. Install the crank. Well, that cedar sure was a lot handier to use than just tossing it with your hand. It took a little bit of coordination and some practice to get it down. The instructions suggested that for every one crank of the handle, you needed to take 2 steps with, well, whichever foot you preferred, the left or the right, and that took a little practice. But overall, it worked pretty good, and I found that you end up walking along at a pretty good clip. It's starting to rain here this evening, and nobody really feels like working in the rain. So I guess we're going to call it another day. Got a lot done today though. As you saw, I got that seeded out there. Cut some more brush up further in. Took some time to work on the equipment today. Track loader, I greased up all the Zerk fittings I could get. I know there's more I've got to get to. I got to crawl underneath it. Planetary gears and the drac system needs some additional fluid, so I want to get that in there before I run it. Also, the backhoe loader here, I untarped that and checked that out, and fluid's low in the transmission, so I need to add some transmission fluid. So we weren't able to run the equipment this weekend, but I did assess it and found out we need a few things. So I guess we're going to call it a day, and we'll see you next weekend. Wouldn't you know, as soon as we got everything picked up, the skies cleared up and the rain went away. So we decided that we'd continue to burn brush. The boys decided that they'd take a few more last runs on their 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers, and so Mrs. and I just decided to sit down and relax and enjoy the fire.